Teleport, but that can't be true because no, I don't understand. Maybe I just won't land it on the sub in the future to avoid these potential issues. Can I see it somewhere? It's that? No. I don't know all the places it can be. Yeah, maybe this one? No. Did I miss it? Oh, come on, dude. Did I swear I went to this one before. Right. I can't request the oppressor again. Okay, sweet. Sweet. Do I have far less money than I used to? Have I been losing money every time I die? Right. How much money do I lose every time I die? Will you only lose $500? That fucking doesn't matter. Okay. Wait, so I'm still not gonna have my MK2 oppressor thing. So I guess I'll just use the Sparrow. It's nearby, sure, but in like an inaccessible spot, and I don't have time to resummon it. It's dumb. Is it this one? Oh. I guess the house changes every time? Or maybe not. I should have put on armor and stuff. I'm gonna die. It's not showing me my end menu. I'm dead. Okay, I didn't want to do that. I was trying to heal myself. That fire is gonna kill me, isn't it? Everything's fine. Oh, there's a 204s? Oh my god. What terrible RNG. It's 2 10s as well? Oh my god. Assholes. They actually do damage to me while I'm doing this? I'm gonna have like no snacks for the final thing. Okay. Let's get the fuck out of here. Perfect gameplay. Deposit my cash? I'm clearly fucking busy. I can't deposit my cash. So I can just fly this back in somewhere, right? There it is. There it is! See, I told you you could do that. Hooray! Wait, I saved 9 minutes? What the fuck did I do last time? The game just crashed. There's no warping here. I want to put on some armor. Probably could have just put that on when I go. No, don't want to eat. Okay, fuck, we'll do it when we're in the fucking game. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for trying to do something in the game, Rockstar. I'm sorry. This one. And purchase armor here. There you go. Okay, cool. It'll probably give me health anyway. So I just enter back, over and over again? Oh, I need to enter in first person. Yeah, exactly, send health. I'm sorry. Apparently in first person you can turn better here. What? Whatever. It's fine. Hopefully that'll work. It'll be fine. It probably won't be though. Never spawns me at the right place. Bit said to point at the guard tower, and it just never does it for me. I think I'm too close when I explode, maybe. I lost the armor, that is true. I'll apply some while driving here. Okay. Up here. Oh, it's not where I want to go. They get seen? Hopefully not. I'm surprised I didn't get seen there. That's cool. I got seen, I think. Excellent. That guy killed me in one shot, and I had armor. I was just instantaneous death. Oh, I forgot to change my fucking page up button, because going back into the game is still page up. So I fucked up my split. Remind me to give me that split. See. It's further away now. Hopefully that's good. I didn't point enough to the right, but hopefully, okay. Now, sucks every time. Still don't get it. I have done it in every single permutation possible, and it never gives me what I want. I'm hoping that after like 1,000 runs or something, it will just all click. I'm blowing myself up too quick? Really? Okay, I'll go later luck next time. Will let me put on armor? Okay, cool. Didn't get the key. I don't know what to do now. I'm hoping one of these guys got the key. Is that the key? I have no idea what to do now. If those 5 guys don't got the key, I don't know what to do. Maybe this guy has key? He does. Cool. That is some time loss. That also saved 7 minutes. That's pretty funny. No, I was 9 minutes ahead before, wasn't I? Oh. This guy. Oh, I got the key. That's good. Hey, man. Goodbye. Definitely not the fastest way to kill that guy. This movement is awful. So let's apply what you guys told me. You guys said it says 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're wrong. Did you guys just lie to me, or is this like a meme that they lie to people about? You got me good, guys, and you hurt my feelings. Okay. Nah, still fucks up my splits. Okay, so someone remember my splits, please. For a second there, I thought I failed. Okay. Back this way. Okay, let's not... Okay. Climb the right spot this time, chat. And I know I have to press the E button. I did it! I pressed the E button! Oh my god! Achieving the impossible! Okay. See if I can find these mines. What? That didn't make any gosh darn sense. Well, we're not gonna get very far now. Alright, well. Looking for a swim, I guess. So just to recap again for people. This route is the optimal setups and heist. If you don't care how fast the setups are, yes, you can do the heist in other ways that are potentially easier or faster. Are these the 4 mines? No, surely there must be further out, right? Oh no, never mind. Cool. Okay. Yeah. 12-minute PB. Still a million years behind world record. But now we're getting the Phantom Wedge. That's a free bunch of time saved for next time. So for finger scanner, find top finger image, then go down and go right by additional. Oh! So I have to find the top one. Wait. But the top one doesn't change the other ones. How does that make sense? So I got $2 million. Oh! I have to do some special vehicle work as CEO? How do I start that, chat? Go to CEO office. I need to go to the agency, not the CEO office. Okay. Okay. Which one of these 80 bajillion buildings is my agency? Is it this one? It's a nightclub. Where's the agency, chat? You guys are all so mad because I have no idea what any of you are talking about. Oh, I want to go here. Not here. I want to go here. Oh, okay. Right. You're telling me, no, go to the CEO office. You're trying to go to the agency. I understand. I get it. Okay, so I need to become a CEO. I am the boss. Or at least I was, but now I'm going to become the boss again because this is the greatest system that has ever been made. Start an organization? Okay. It's very hard to get, like, attached to my organization when I just keep removing it and re-adding it over and over again. So what do I do, chat? This one. So it's not available. So I have to...
left here. Should be on set 2, which is 40 kilometers an hour speed. No, the train's got the correct weight to it. I'm just, G50. Still with the next right, the one after and then left.
Do cargo jobs to be able to do this. Yeah, so that'll take forever. Okay, we're not doing that then. Right, deposit my money is something people keep spamming at me. Is it this one? No. Is it Maze Bank? Deposit. Why isn't it doing anything? Oh, wait, what? It did something. Why is there such a huge delay? This game's dumb. This game's dumb. What, do you have $500,000 because I need it for my vehicle? I want to do another run without the Phantom Wedge, chat. I have 91,000 in my safe. Is that in my, it's like my nightclub, right? Can I sell my nightclub stuff without going to the nightclub? True, I should go spin the wheel and see if that gives me some money. Gamble my way out of my problems. As every smart person does. This is not actual advice. Don't gamble. Gamble bad. That is actual advice. I know I said that in kind of a weird way, as if that was sarcastic, but yeah, it's legit. Is it possible that I have poker chips? Okay. So I will go to the casino and hope that I have some chips there. Okay, I will call Franklin for some murder jobs after I spin the wheel and check if I got chips. Because I have multiple times gotten poker chips. I don't think I like cashed them in and stuff. I have 25,000. How much is that worth? Select. Confirm. Alright. We found 25 more grand in the couch cushions. Now we just need to get this car and then I can sell it. Spin the wheel. That's unfortunate, especially because I now have to go over here and cash the chips in again. Visitor bonus? What's a visitor bonus? Oh, I can collect 1,000 chips to get an extra $1,000. All right. We're really struggling, chat. Okay. Let's get the hell out of here. So that time trial will give me like 100 grand, right? So I'll go do the time trial and then I'll call Franklin. I already did time trial this week. What, it's not daily? It's weekly? You're serious? It's a weekly thing, not a daily thing. Do they not like people doing time trials or something? I don't care about you, Martin, unless you're gonna give me some money. In an ideal world, I'd just play some death matches until I had enough money. How about we just call Franklin and do these hit jobs, whatever the hell they are? A security contract, is that what you wanted? Okay, so... Oh, what the fuck is... What? So guys, this was the only option available to me. If this isn't what I want, then I don't know what to tell you, man. Oh, so I have to find payphones in the world to be able to do payphone hits? But someone said to call Franklin. They just attacked me for no reason. I didn't do anything. I have no snacks! I have armor, though. There's a guy behind me, I think.
You're fucked now!
Am I? Find the combination to the safe. Chat, what's the combination to the safe? And please tell me it hasn't burnt up with the fire out there. Where the fuck is this thing I'm trying to look for?
Fuck you!
Who are these people yelling at me? How do I get upstairs? Oh.
Go screw yourself!
God damn it. Okay. Where did you come from? Okay. Sure, there's gonna be a lot of money in here, right? That's certainly things. So I can sell this necklace for a lot of money. Alright, well, that was fun. Oh! No, I'm being shot from million. I'm gonna die.
Bruh.
I touched my eyes, chat. I'm not meant to do that because I had laser eye surgery like 4 days ago. Only this game could have made me.
What? What the fuck happened here? Why do I owe more than one and up? What the fuck happened here? Okay, sure. What the fuck? Jesus. Shit. Alright, so E11, E1, and we all go C3, C2, C3. Okay, so that and that I can chuck on the back, and then that I can chuck on the front. So I need to go to E11 first. Where's E? I think E is over here, is that? Yes, this is E. So first things first, go to E11. Need to come out straight. 8, 9, 10, and all the way over to the end. Okay. Because we want to leave that way, we actually need to come out. Other way. Let us go and get drunk. while I'm at City Southwest, I can get to this.
Forget that. Now I may go blind and sue Rockstar. Oh no. Not no. Okay. What? And so away we go. So this would be worth like 100, 200, 400 grand, right? Like 50k? 500k is like 50k. It's just like 1-0 different. I'll do a stunt jump too. That's probably worth some money. Okay. Failed before I even did anything. Okay, fair enough, game. I need to do this to unlock assassinations? I knew that. That's why I did it.
Alright,
There it is. There was $1,250. I hate this game. Oh, a payphone thing spawned. Okay, I'll go do one of the payphone things. Right.
Hey, so when was the last time you used a payphone? Cause believe me, there's some things you don't want the FIB to hear. You know, things like contract. The money only starts flowing when the stock market gets involved.
You talking about
Now,
Lester?
I got my share of high net worth individuals in my investment.
Stop talking! Let me do the thing! I will do whatever you want, Franklin, if you hang up the phone. Thank you! Alright. Did it tell me how it wants me to kill stuff? Oh, if I mow them down with a car, I get a bonus. Does a bike count as a car? Yeah, a bike has to count as a car. No? Yes? Yes? No? Alright. That's a good car. We'll take this one then. Okay. Today is the day I learned that a bike was not a car. Hey friend, you just get away from the tree, thank you. Whoop. You didn't die? Yes, he did. That was a troll? You look like a normal person to me. Don't trolls normally live under bridges? Get it? I'm acting like I'm out of touch.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
This car's really quiet. Import people type in chat. It's because it's an electric car, man. I know, chat. I know. It's a single-player vehicle. I have learned and forgotten more things about single-player vehicles than you've ever learned about anything in the history of your life. That is absolutely not true. I know jack shit about vehicles, but I happen to know this one is electric. This bonus better be damn significant. Okay, there we go. 70k bonus, 85 total. So you would have only gotten 15k if you just killed them. That's insane.
Great shot!
Right. Excuse me, chat, while I relive my glory days. Come on, why is this not going away? I want to buy a mask. What are you doing, man? I ruined the mask buying. I'm washed up, chat. Dang, dude. Wait, are you saying you can make money at the flight school? Because if I can, that'd be great, because I need to level my flight school ability. 250k if you do it all perfectly? Well, you know what? Pretty much perfect is my middle name. Flight school pad is trash, but it will be killing two birds with one stone. I'm going to assume that flight school in online is a little bit harder than flight school in single player. Learn to do an outside loop. Yes, boss. No, fuck it, I've got it, I understand. Forward? I thought we were meant to be going backwards, so okay. Guess we're going the other way. What do you mean? How is that not looping? What are you talking about? It just reset it? It's just as buggy as it is in single player? Oh, well, there's more? Oh, now I can't succeed. Okay, well, we retry. I understand now. This game's bullshit. Okay. Wait, you said this took you 3 hours? How long is this meant to take, chat? What? Oh. I was not level. What marker? What? I couldn't understand what the fuck he was saying. Loop through the bridge. Oh. But why didn't they put a marker to show me where I was meant to go? So you only go under just now. Okay. That was perfect. That was 110% done immaculately. I know what you want from me. I hate this game.
Silver Star.
Fuck you. All that for 7 grand? And you're telling me gold gets 25 though? Fuck, we'll move on to the next one.
This is one of my favorite exercises.
Whatever, I'm not listening to this garbage. Okay. What do I do?
The engine's cut. You gotta grind
Okay.
down for a landing. Aim toward the military
Easy.
airstrip and try to bring it down gentle.
Then safely aiming to stop at the end of the runway. Easiest thing I've ever done in my life. Land as close to the marker. I got it. It's easy.
I wouldn't call that a landing. Bronze Star.
I thought it would stop. Like, I gave myself some acceleration, assuming that I wouldn't get anywhere fucking close to the dot. Jump out of a military plane and catch your parachute on the way down. Easy. That's dumb. I remember that guy from single player.
You see the parachute?
Yes.
Jump after it.
Oh, I have to catch it in the air? Oh. It's below me. I can't see it. Where is it?
You passed it.
What, did I?
That's your feet.
Okay. Stop this, it's gonna break my mind. More than it's already broken. You can't break what is already broke. I guess you just want to try and get it like immediately.
Anticipate the parachute's position and meet it. You got it.
Easy.
When you're ready.
Matt, you'll never possibly be able to get this, man. You suck, dude. You don't know how to play this fucking game. Where am I landing, though? Why can't I see the yellow dot? Oh, it's over there. I see. I'll have you know, I did do parachuting like 8,000 billion times and 100%. I'm just saying. Gold medal! So where's my 25 grand? I was told there'd be 25 grand. Scam.
Feels stupidly dangerous.
So what am I doing here? Probably know if I listen to the instructions. Surely it's just gonna make me do knife flights and stuff.
Because I'm doing this with tanker wagons loaded with, I'm guessing, crude oil. So this is just mildly terrifying. If I do roughen them, they'll catch fire and blow up on me. And that's this job done. And that'll cost me quite a lot of money. 75 grand all told. So I'm going to be very conservative with my braking. It would be nice to have an actual brake wagon, but I don't. So instead, I'm just going to vent the air brakes when we get close. Sort of. Oh. Oh my god, that's terrifying. It's very, very easy to misjudge the amount of inertia in a train like this. Yeah. That's gasoline, that's diesel. So a bit more flammable than crude, actually, which is a bit more scary.
Ah, unfortunate.
Your orders are to abandon the runway landing and put it down in the dirt. Reroute your landing to the beach and follow normal procedures.
Yes, kill people at the beach. Very good. Beach murder is my personal favorite kind of murder.
Look out for any obstacles in the sand. You'll buy the farm if you hit anything while taxiing.
Obstacles? The obstacles are loading in very slow. Wait, what?
Star, but I ain't flying with you.
I thought it would continue taxiing! It just stopped. The other one just continued? How much traction does sand have? Is it quicksand?
The aim is to land on the trailer as quick as possible.
Oh, good.
Chopper down to
A short one.
You'll touch it down. Head don't straight and
Easy. We should have like another, like a bajillion of those. Fly is part of a formation. Does not sound good. Do I just have to hit the markers and I'll be fine?
You're there. Now flying as close to formation
Oh.
as you can.
Well, this is gonna be a pain. Oh, I gain points as long as it's green. Okay. It's funny because they're also perfectly straight and I'm like jittering around.
This move is popular overseas. The bomb the orphanage roll.
What's this about bombing orphanages?
On my mark, we're pulling up and flying in a vertical formation.
Vertical? Oh. Can you let me catch up, please? If you'd been more descriptive as to what I was meant to be doing, I would be able to get points right now, game.
Right. Maintain formation.
Oh, okay. I thought it was denying me points there. That'd be very dumb if it did that, though. Oh, I have wheels down! Oh, shit, I'm sorry, chat. I didn't feel like I was sluggish. I was very confused. I've never flown this plane before, chat. I don't know, man.
Over, okay?
What?
Have titanium erection.
Well, that's lost all my points. I'm gonna crash now. Okay, well, you kind of need to know what's coming up to be able to do that kind of shit.
Now we're completing a half loop and holding position in first.
Half loop and holding position. Oh. I'm meant to be upside down? Oh, shit. Okay. I'm definitely not getting gold now.
Bronze star.
How was I gonna do any of that if I didn't know what was coming up next? I hope I'm at least getting some decent... That was some good money. I was hoping I'm at least getting some decent, like, stats for flying. Complete a shooting range with the helicopter? Well, I'm screwed.
See the first set of targets?
No.
Try to take them out.
Oh, this one down here? This is fucking impossible.
They're down, Julie.
Okay.
Now for the real test. How many of the targets in the construction over there can you take out in 2 minutes?
No! I changed weapon again this one. This is impossible!
We've placed one on the crane above the construction site.
Is that worth more points? Oh, come on, dude. Okay, got bronze, that's something. Okay, this one here. Give it to me. Fuck you! Please. Oh my god, just give it to me! Thank you. Let me just get silver, please. Oh crap. Okay. 25 for gold? What insane person can get 25 with this bullshit? What? That is impossible. That is impossible to do. Oh, that's good money though. Okay, fair enough. Worth it. Ground level. 3 more, chat. See, this doesn't have wheels. Oh, I need to lower my average height. I see.
Hold that altitude, Julie.
Oh, okay. I can do that. Oh, shit.
Don't take anyone's head off down there. And that height, if you kick up, you're dead.
Easy! They finally gave me an easy one! Hell yeah! That one I at least have experience in from single player. They are all easy. Look, stop trying to belittle my achievements, okay? I'm collecting flags or something. So probably there's an optimal route, and that because I don't know it, I'm gonna be screwed. Alright. I may as well get this one. I need 30 and 240, okay.
Yeah.
That other one was probably closer. Can't find any more. There's one. I can't get that one. There's one down there. Okay, right, I don't think I'm on pace.
That's another one. You got another flag.
A good streak of them here, though. Are the flags disappearing? Maybe they might be respawning so I can get them again. Ah, no, I can't go that one.
Keep this up. You got nothing to worry about.
I'm pretty worried, my dude.
One step closer.
If I get some height, I can kind of see down where I need to go, you know? Oh, that was close. Okay, they are disappearing. That's why I'm getting fucked. Nope, can't do that one. Fuck. Not getting that one might screw me now. Oh, they're all separated, dude. Oh, this is impossible. Fuck. Be lucky to get silver now. Yeah, so there's an optimal route and... Oh, they're on the map. Why didn't I just look at the map? I'm dumb. I literally never looked at the map the entire time. I'm not even gonna get silver, or maybe. Okay, I'm happy that gave that to me because that was pretty generous. Didn't look at the map. What is wrong with me? Last one, chat. After getting gold in every single one before this, getting this last one gold to have a clean sweep would be great. Why am I doing these? I need a bit more money, and I also need flight ability. Am I racing this dude? Oh, we're doing knife flights and inverted flights and stuff. Okay.
Hold on to your helmet. We are inverted.
You can do whatever you want for these ones, right? So I may as well just keep myself inverted.
Okay, keep sniffing my ass.
He wants me to sniff his ass? I hope the knife flights don't require particular directions. I don't think they did in single player. I guess I would want to go particular directions or else I'll get stuck not turning correctly. Ooh, I'm happy that gave that to me. Where's he gone? Oh, shit, that was close. This goes on for 2.5 minutes? What? If I scrape that, I scraped that by a fucking pixel. Oh my god, no. Like I legit just scratched the paint that was not damaging the vehicle. And now I'm tilted again, make this a lot harder to do. You're not tilted, you're upside down. Very good. I mean, when I know what's coming up, things are obviously a lot easier. I should have given the ones that I failed at, didn't get gold at, another go. I'm not sure the additional bit of money would be worth it though. That wasn't that hard. How did I get hit by that last time? Oh shit, it's a long way. Oh. Noises. Finally. Go! Wait, it's 33k for gold, and I get a bonus if I get all the golds? Okay, I'll go back. Probably, from what I've seen, completing all this would probably give me enough gold for the Phantom Whip. The wheels are down, right? No, they're not down. That could have ended that pretty quickly. So I guess this black smear is probably meant to be an indication of where I'm meant to be landing. Surely that's gonna give me gold. My tail was in it! If I knew it was that exact, I would have tried harder. Okay. So last time, I didn't put on full brake, so put on full brake this time. A little bit further. There we go. Barely got that. Just barely got in under 10. Wasn't much of a money difference there, but this gold bonus better be good. Well, collect flags should be easy, now that I know I can look at the map. I'll try and get the ones, like, on the edges first. Maybe that wouldn't be a good move, I don't know. I just go, like, in a circle, going inwards more each time. A swirl. Oh, happy that gave it to me. Okay. I think I'm doing better this time. Oh no. Yeah, I was losing height doing the knife flat like that. Oh no! Well, that's embarrassing. That's... I'm like, oh well, I can't get that yellow there. I may as well just make a sharp turn here, and I was not looking where I was going. I should just make myself go slower here so I can make sharper turns. I go, like, just go minimum speed. Get some of the ones out here. Where's this one? The map says there's one here. Oh. Well, fuck me then, right? So get these higher ones. 1, 2. This one. It's getting close. Oh, thank fuck. These are very generous. Like, I'm not going to be able to get these last two. Didn't know. Couldn't get that. This is tough. Because there's definitely an optimal route, but I'm not going to spend the time to learn it, you know? Okay, let's try going off to the right this way. Seems to be a good route. I could have got that one down there, shit. I have to go around this. Oh no. Time loss. Nah, these fucking buildings. No, I missed. What I need to do is just stop accelerating sometimes. I've just had my finger on accelerate the entire time. So when I want to make sharper turns, I can't do it. Like we even talked before about potentially fixing that. I just didn't do it. Can I get both these at the same time? Maybe. No. I was dumb to go for. Fucking dumb to go for. This should not be this hard. What? Okay, I can't cut engine too much, apparently. Let's swing back this way. And get this one that's kind of by itself, too. This one's tough. No! I was gliding down too much, so I'm like, well, doesn't look like I'm going to be able to make this knife flight. I better just kick into gear. I like that route, though. Flying 80 out of 100, so that way, it's a positive, chat. I'm going to max my flying before I finish this. Hopefully I can turn back for this one. It's going to be close. It's funny how close I was on my first attempt without even using the map. It's often the case that, that last 10%'s, 100% harder.
One step closer. You're way out in front of this. Bring it home.
He's always so optimistic. This one down here. I'm not going to be able to get it. I'm going to die. Yeah. Why did I go for it then? Wheels are down. Can I just change the button for wheels? Oh my god. We were saying in Australia, existence is pain. I get confused like halfway through, where I'm like, why is my plane not working anymore? It did it again, and the plane just stops working. So, I'm watching the map and where I'm going. I'm not looking at like my wheels of my plane. It's like the slightest touch of this controller. It's like, oh, you wheels down there. It's like, no. I'm just gonna go this way this time. It feels like you have a good route, but in reality, you've just like grabbed all the easy ones, Ones that you'd be grabbing other times anyway. Oh. Fucking couldn't get around there. God dang it! Oh, shit. That is absolutely gonna come back to bite me in the ass. I was doing so well, man. I'm not gonna go for it. I got time. I'm gonna risk death. Where are they? Ah, fuck. I'm gonna die.
Another flag down.
I had eons, so I'm like, just take it easy, and I almost threw it because I had eons. Oh god, that was so painful. I don't think I improved at all. I just happened to get a good line. It's done. It's over. There is no fucking way I can do the shooting range, chat. If that pissed me off, this is gonna piss me off even more. Where are they?
You're all set. This up, you get all the targets you can.
Yes! I am God Gamer. Crash 7, even 30. Even 30? No. Okay. Fuck it! Got gold! I am Dark Viper EU, Destroyer of Worlds. Yeah. Okay, 3 more. Oh, this formation one though was piss easy. I just need to know what the fuck I was doing. And I had my wheels down, so. Did not get out of formation early, because I need these early easy points. I'm watching for my wheels something fierce. I'm losing points. No, give me points, please. Okay. Funnily enough, without my wheels down, this is a bit easier. You're about to hit gold. Nice. I was a whole, like, formation in front. I still got gold. I shouldn't need to die. Don't die. Fuck points, just don't die. Easy. See how easy these are compared to that bloody target one? God damn. 2 more, chat. See, oh, this is easy. This one I just didn't get because, like, the sand was quicksand. We were joking about the 250k bonus for content. What? You're kidding. I don't believe it. I don't believe you'd lie to me like that. I don't believe you guys could coordinate in giving a lie like that.
You'll buy the farm if you hit anything while taxiing.
But it didn't even let me taxi last time. Maybe it didn't taxi last time because I didn't have my wheels down. What? It just stops immediately. It just... What happened to taxiing? What happened? What happened? Yeah, I agree. Just land on the marker now. Why did I just do that? I hate myself. I'll go nose first into the yellow dot. How about that, Jeff?
Brake hard because I'm doing 20 over there.
I did that intentionally, as a joke. And if you believe that, I have some magic beans to sell you. Actually, saying magic beans now is kind of antiquated. I've got some NFTs to sell you, right? I've got this amazing Discord server, man, that will give you some amazing financial advice with some NFTs and cryptos, man. You'll be rich in a week. You just gotta pay me like $100 a week. You know? Okay, wheels down. Be really close to the ground, but not touch it.
Okay, now come to a stop.
That felt sketch as fuck, but that's apparently what the game expects of you. In no other context would doing that make any sense, but this particular thing, sure, whatever. There was less learning how to fly and more learning the particular esoteric rules of this individual minigame. Last one, chat, outside loop, and it's the easiest one. Actually, no, it's not the easiest one. The looping challenges in single player also were the most buggy.
Go for it. Execute the outside loop.
Okay. So far, so good.
Go. Outside loop, taking you under the bridge.
It didn't just randomly fail me. Oh my god. We win. It's over. And surely now, with my 250k bonus that's going to appear on the screen, I'll have enough for the Phantom Wedge. Screw you guys. I have been scammed. Well, let's at least see how much money I have. I think I have enough. Just barely. I'm like $5,000 off. That's nuts. Sell a streetcar? Well, so just go near one of here and just grab a car from somewhere? So what is like just a random car like this worth? $8,000? That could hypothetically be enough? I need to, okay, I'll deposit my money. Fine. So that might be enough. I won't have enough money to start the Cayo Perico heist again, but next time I play, I guess I'll have some money in my bank accounts and stuff, so that'll be fine. Yes! I have it! I have the Phantom Wedge! It's a thing! It's real! Vehicles. Phantom Wedge. I've got my Phantom Wedge. Instant couple of minute time save in the speedrun. Yeah, boy. This would be more amazing having this now if I hadn't used this a bunch of times in Chaos. Still pretty good though. Yeah. I'll call it here then. Now having my Phantom Wedge so that I can do my speedruns optimally now. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for hanging out. My current PB, I believe, is like 42 minutes. Setups and the finale for the Cayo Perico heist, and I will definitely be there next time. Thank you for watching. I wish you all the best. Boop.
Yup. We have arrived.
The only thing I knew about wasps before this video was that they're those flying insects that hover around picnics and sting people. That was it. I assumed, naively, that wasps had no useful role in the world's ecosystem. So when someone from the Oregon Department of Agriculture got in touch and said that they send out taxpayer-funded wasps, I had some questions, like, why?
This is pest control at an ecosystem-wide level. There are hundreds of thousands of species of wasp, and only a handful of those actually sting people. The vast majority of them go about their entire life, and you never see them or notice them.
Around the turn of the century, the brown marmorated stink bug arrived in the United States. It's originally from East Asia, but enough of them had been carried in accidentally by global trade that a breeding population started and then exploded. Those stink bugs are now found across most of the continent, and they consume crops like apples, pears, hazelnuts, and soybeans, causing millions of dollars in damage every year.
They are a generalist pest. They feed on hundreds of different plant species, and they have a great range of climatic conditions that they're perfectly happy to live in. Its populations have reproduced without anything to check it.
So what you want is the stink bug's natural enemy, which is a particular type of wasp that's being bred inside this chamber.
Parasitoid wasps attack other insects and lay their eggs inside of them to reproduce. Sometimes that's an insect egg, sometimes they eat the insect alive, starting at the least vital organs first. This is where the inspiration for the chestburster from Alien came from. We breed the stink bugs because the parasitoid wasps need them to reproduce it. As many stink bug eggs as we have is about as many wasps as we can produce. Last year we produced around 20,000, and the year before that we produced around 17,000.
And they are tiny. I didn't realize until I got here and saw them that you could have wasps that are only about a millimeter long. They're so delicate that the researchers can't use tweezers to move them around. They have to gently suck them up through chiffon fabric using the housing of a ballpoint pen. But human intervention in ecosystems doesn't have a great history. So my next question was, well, how do they know what to release and where?
Researchers from USDA and different universities went to Asia to find out what attacks it in Asia and why is it not such a big problem there. They brought Trisochus japonicus back over to the United States into quarantine facilities, tested it on North American species to see if there were any that we didn't test in Asia that it could also attack. Decades of work go into making sure that the wasps that we're releasing are also safe. If we give it brown marmorated stink bug eggs and any other stink bug, it'll chew brown marmorated stink bug 95+% of the time. But if you give it just another stink bug egg mass, it will use it if there's no other choice. So we were actually a little on the fence about whether or not we wanted to release it. And then it showed up anyways.
After years and years of work, the wasps showed up anyway, because every year millions of flights land and millions of shipping containers arrive at ports, and it's not like those are sterile. So now that the fight is being set up out in the wild anyway, why do they still breed and release these?
The parasitoid wasp needs some time to catch up. It's around 1.5 millimeters long. It can't fly very far. We can drive it a lot further than it can fly in a single year. So we actually get those populations started without having to fly across the entire state of Oregon. Normally the growers reach out to the Department of Agriculture and we go out to a site visit. Not every site is suitable for these wasps. They're actually nectar feeders and pollinators, so they actually do need other plants present. They can provide permanent, long-lasting pest control for not just growers, but the entire ecosystem. These do not sting people. I have worked with not only this wasp, but other wasps that are much larger than it, that are parasitoid wasps, and I have never been stung, and I've been working on these for over a decade.
Hey, but what preys on them? Because otherwise you're just going to end up with a different population of insects while they actually try.
When we moved to Amsterdam in 2018, the municipal elections had just finished. One of the political parties is GroenLinks, basically the local Green Party. As part of their election platform, they promised to remove 10,000 parking spaces from the streets of Amsterdam by 2025. But, of course, when the election was held, they won a landslide victory. Well, as much of a landslide as you can have in an election with over a dozen parties. They're the light green on this map. This was quite a difference for us, having just moved from a city where a major election promise was to spend about half of the entire transportation services budget, over $3.6 billion, to rebuild a single 1960s elevated expressway through downtown, while the rest of the roads looked like this. Car infrastructure is horrendously expensive. But anyway, election promises are one thing. What's the reality? Did Amsterdam really remove thousands of parking spaces? Well, yes, they did. And it's pretty great. Well, mostly. I followed urban planning issues across many cities for many years, and one of the things that's almost universal is that removing parking is contentious. After the motorific 20th century, car owners are very, very, very entitled and feel that they're owed cheap or even free parking everywhere they go. But parking generates a lot of problems too, so many cities are trying to reduce it. That's easier said than done though, and as the saying goes, when you're accustomed to privilege, equality feels like oppression. And boy, are drivers ever privileged, even in Amsterdam. Look at a typical street like this one. In Amsterdam, only about 40% of households have a car, but you'd never know it by looking at this. Almost every street is lined with parked cars, which means that a minority of people are consuming a majority of the public space that could be used for more productive purposes. Unfortunately, street parking brings with it a lot of problems. Besides being ugly and taking up too much space, street parking can be dangerous too. A line of parked cars reduces the visibility of side streets, leading to predictable crashes, and cars coming out of parking spaces results in an increase in crashes too. And anyone cycling along a street like this is at risk of serious injury or even death if any one of these drivers opens their car door without looking. Drivers getting in and out of parking spaces also disrupt traffic, which worsens congestion on the street. On commercial streets, it's often argued that street parking is necessary for businesses, but the math doesn't really add up. There's only space for 1 or 2 cars outside of most shops, and even if these spots are turning over every 30 minutes or so, which they're not, there's no way this can bring in enough revenue to make a substantial difference to most businesses. City Beautiful made an excellent video recently where he talks, among other things, about the revenue potential of commercial street parking spaces. In most cases, replacing street parking within a city with, say, a protected bicycle lane is almost always better financially. For example, during COVID, Toronto converted many of its street parking spaces into extra restaurant seating, and a recent analysis showed those patios brought in almost 50 times as much money as the parking fees they replaced. Another problem with street parking is that it's usually far too cheap, so it gets occupied quickly. There have been studies showing that in some neighborhoods, 30 to 40% of all traffic was just drivers cruising to find cheap street parking. To deal with this, you'd ideally want to increase the cost of street parking to match demand, and San Francisco tried this with their SF Park experiment, which automatically changed the price of street parking to maintain a 60 to 80% occupancy rate. This experiment worked brilliantly and was beneficial in almost every way, but drivers complained about the uncertainty of how much it would cost to park. And that's in addition to the typical whinging about price from entitled drivers, but we already knew that would happen. So a flat rate is generally more accepted, and here in Amsterdam, street parking prices were increased across the city. For example, it now costs €7.50 per hour to park in the city center. But that doesn't really get rid of the parking spaces, it just reduces their demand. In most cities, street parking is just an accepted reality. We have come to expect that almost every street is lined with parked cars. But does it really have to be this way? Japanese cities took a very different approach. Here in Tokyo, for example, there is very limited street parking, and the maximum time is usually only 1 hour or less. Most importantly, it's forbidden to park your car on the street overnight. Japan also has a proof of parking rule. If you want to buy a car, you need to prove that you have an off-street parking space for it in order to get it licensed. This is why Japanese streets look the way they do. They can get away with much narrower streets because there's no need to accommodate car parking. On a street like this, all traffic can mix together because speeds are so slow here. This is also why so many people ride bicycles in Japan despite there being very little bicycle infrastructure. These slow, narrow streets are already safe enough for many people. But come on guys, you gotta do better on big roads like this. So removing street parking can significantly improve the look and feel of a city and makes it easier to build great urban places. Of course, whenever a proposal is made to reduce car parking, many people start listing off a long list of reasons why street parking is absolutely essential and can never be removed. But let's be honest, most of the time this is just concern trolling. The people making these arguments don't actually care about the reasons they cite, they just want to keep every possible parking space. But they know saying that out loud makes them sound like an entitled jerk.
I think there may be an issue behind it. Oh fuck. I'm hopping out. What the fuck has happened? Am I derailed or something? Oh dear. Okay, that's not good. Yeah, something very bad happened there. How did you derail on that corner of all places? Because now I've lost 3 tanker wagons and they are going to cost me. Oh, and also derailed and shit. I mean, I can try and drag it as far as the farm. I'm not sure that's a particularly brilliant idea, if I'm being honest. I'm gonna try it, but this could be a save of it.
But there are legitimate reasons to park a motor vehicle sometimes, and Amsterdam has exceptions for many of these cases. For example, on a street like this, there are designated spots for loading and unloading, and despite the picture showing a truck, you can park your personal vehicle here too, you know, for that one time of year you actually use all that space in your SUV. There are also spots for car-shared cars, which are great and becoming increasingly popular in Amsterdam, and I talked about that in a previous video. There are also shared cargo bikes like this one, which I like even more because so many trips that people think require a car can be done quite easily with a cargo bike. And there are some designated spots for disabled parking too, though Amsterdam also does a lot to ensure that people with physical disabilities can get around in other ways, which can increase their independent mobility. Because what most people fail to acknowledge is that a huge percentage of the disabled population can't drive. So after taking all of this into account, this is what it looks like. This shows that it is possible to cover the corner cases needed for car parking without having to line every street with ugly metal boxes. By now you may be thinking, how did Amsterdam actually pull this off? Did they just dump all the cars into a canal and call it a day? Well, no, not exactly. They've actually tested several methods in different parts of the city. The most common method is attrition. Every street parking space requires a permit, so as people give up their parking permits, for example because they've sold their car or moved out of the city just doesn't grant a new permit. So over time, the problem just works itself out. So that frees up around 1,000 parking spaces per year, but that's not quite fast enough, so Amsterdam is trying other methods of speeding up the process. For example, Amsterdam is taking advantage of street redesigns in order to remove parking spaces. This is Koninginnenweg, a relatively busy street in Amsterdam South. When this construction is completed, it will be much safer, especially for people cycling, and it will be reconstructed with around 140 fewer parking spaces. And I featured this street, Kinkerstraat, in my Most Dangerous Places to Cycle in Amsterdam video. This redesign will provide much more room for people cycling and will also remove 27 parking spaces in the process. There are many other construction projects underway across the city and, wherever possible, the street is rebuilt with fewer parking spaces than before. In other cases, cars have been removed for practical reasons. The center of Amsterdam has a lot of canals, and some of these canal walls are hundreds of years old. This has caused a maintenance nightmare, with many walls at risk of collapse. There is a huge maintenance backlog, but one way of extending the life of a canal wall is to remove the heavy stuff from on top of it, and the best way to do that is to remove street parking. There are several places where street parking has been removed along canals, and there is a long-term goal of removing all car parking along canals throughout the city center. This will certainly improve the look of these places, but it will also provide more space for walking and cycling. This is Oude Waal, which literally just means old wall. A really clever name there, guys. All street parking has been removed along the canal here. Presumably, this will be redesigned in the future, but in the meantime, residents have installed their own planters and decorations. I love seeing this parking payment machine stranded here. And here is an electric car charger no longer accessible for charging. I wonder what they'll do with this. So this gets rid of a few more parking spaces, but it's still not enough to get to 10,000 spaces, so the city is trying other methods of removing parking more quickly. One trial was attempted on this street in Amsterdam-Oost. In 2019, all of the parking was removed and there were temporary planters and bike parking installed. The idea here is that residents would love the new street so much they wouldn't want the cars to return. For some streets this can work, but it needs the buy-in from the majority of residents. For now, the trial is over and this street is back to the way it was before. That doesn't mean that it was a failure though, it's just the end of the trial. There are plans in the works for a redesign of this neighborhood, so maybe that'll have to be a future video. Another method was attempted here in the streets along the Frans Halstraat in De Pijp. Here, street parking was removed in the whole neighborhood all at once. The space was used for more trees and greenery, lots of bicycle parking, small playgrounds, and other uses. This current design is temporary, but plans are moving ahead for a permanent design, and I'll definitely cover this in a future video when this work completes. The result of this transformation is incredible. Look at this street. It feels busy and claustrophobic. Now compare it to this. This street looks large and inviting. But this is exactly the same street, only a few meters away. I've come through here dozens of times, but it never ceases to amaze me. What an incredible difference it makes to get rid of the cars. So where did the cars go? Well, they're right here. No, not in the water.
God, that's good B-roll.
A multi-level parking garage was built under this canal that has space for all the removed cars, and then some. This is a pretty great parking garage, and it has a huge number of electric car charging spots as well, which makes me wonder just how much electrical current this garage would pull if all of these spots were in use at once. There is bike parking too, but only space for 60 bicycles. It's clear that residents are expected to park their bicycles in the space freed up on the street. So this is great, right? The streets are so obviously better, and this is now one of my favorite neighborhoods in this city. 300 parking spaces were removed to make these streets as great as they are. But this parking garage has space for 600 cars. And it costs 35 million euros, which is almost 60,000 euros per spot. But the residents who live nearby can get a parking space in this garage for the same cost as regular street parking. That's a pretty big subsidy to drivers. As a point of reference, Amsterdam only spends about 70 million per year on bicycle infrastructure, so this one parking garage is equivalent to half the entire cycling budget for a whole year. As usual, car infrastructure is horrendously expensive. But back to the topic at hand. If 300 parking spaces were removed on the street, but 600 were added in the garage, does this count as removing 300 spaces or adding 300 spaces? Well, it turns out the goal of removing 10,000 parking spaces is only referring to on-street parking spaces, so this still counts as 300 removed spaces. Now, don't get me wrong, this is still a really great goal. There are many good reasons for removing on-street parking, and the less of it we have in our cities, the better. But off-street parking causes a lot of problems for cities too. Actually, Climate Town has a great video about this. You want to comment on that, Rolly?
Hey, thanks so much, Jason. I'm not done with my video yet. I'm so sorry. So it's not up. It's simply not up there. But when it is done, Jason will just trim this chunk out and it'll look like I'm saying this. Hey, it's done. The video's all done. I nailed it. Check it out on the Climate Town YouTube page. Back to you, Jason.
Anyway, the biggest issue here is that the more parking you have, the more driving you have, and I've heard anecdotally that people in this neighborhood are now more likely to drive because of this parking garage. Before the garage was built, the limited parking on street would discourage people from taking their car as they might not be guaranteed a good spot when they return. But now that the garage has been built, people are more likely to take their car, even for short trips. One fundamental problem with Amsterdam is that the city center is just not good. Yes, I know it's crawling with tourists and has too many waffle shops, and waffles aren't even Dutch, people. But that's not what I'm talking about.
Oh shit, here we go.
If you look at almost any other city in the Netherlands or even
There was really not as much of a visceral reaction from that as I was expecting to be. Honestly. Because this one's already leaked completely empty. For some reason this one just didn't go up. Interesting. Oh, I've knocked a container over here though. Luckily they're empty. Check, what? Oh. I'm gonna go, I think. I will hopefully. I'll stream later maybe.